The first ADV2 landed in Israel. It's the new improved Floatwheel flagship. Usually the standard charger sits here. Mine was shipped separately. Yeah, it turns on and seems charged. Some got it with deflated battery. The wheel plus motor come in a separate box. Footpads contacts instead of cable. I won't go through the entire setup. There's a vid on Floatwheel YouTube channel. I followed the video and it went smooth. The instructions are clear. Most required tools are included. It is recommended to use manual tools, as power tools may harm the tapping. The bolts come separate from the wheel. I guess the bolts for the Pro are different. That's the only part you need your own tool to help you lock the bolts tightly, unlike all the other screws. The bolts and wheel screws should be tight. It's recommended to use Loctite here. The entire setup took me about 20 minutes. Nothing too complicated or confusing. No need to be a talented handyman for that. The mag handle was also improved. I like around 17 psi. It should be pre-configured out of the box. Simply turn on and ride. It came with about 70% battery. I prefer to do hand check before riding. Looks good. Here goes nothing. And now, a first real test ride. My first impression, smooth and quiet. Smoother and quieter than GTV or GTS. And this beast can ride.
38, 40, 41.
Easily breaks the GTS 40 kph limit.
$38, 40, 41. $38.
Let's check it off-road. The stock Forza tire is 6.5 wide. It's not that easy to perform tight turns on it. But let's give the ADV2 a real off-road test. A desert session in Mizpe Ramon single tracks. A beautiful, bright, somewhat cold day. A A familiar sensation, not unlike the GTV. But the ride is smoother somehow. It feels more nimble and balanced. Here I'm chasing mono on a GTS. But don't jump to any conclusions. I couldn't catch him if he was riding a pint. Mono is fast. The Forza wheel is actually quite nice. Besides, for being too wide for my taste. Like a wider Enduro. Duty cycle kept way below 50%. The peaks are on wheel slips. Motor temperature below 40. And controller temperature below 30. To be tested on hot days. It definitely has more torque than GTV and GTS. This beast rides so well. I was using Vestman all-terrain tune. On the smoother trails, it simply flew. And here, Raphael is chasing me on the GTV. Just because he's polite. He's probably the best rider in Israel. His custom GTV has WTF rails and 5-inch hub. What a ride! My first impression is great. I ordered a performance treaded wheel, fender and lifesavers. But out of the box is already amazing. The smile on my face says it all. Thank you, Tony.